What is up, guys, and welcome to a Blue Eyes, as you can see, shining at Dragon deck profile. Now, this weekend I'm taking Blue Eyes out to locals to have fun with because I just pulled the Magia and I wanted to take it out to locals, but I figured before I take it out, I wanted to show off Blue Eyes Shining Dragon because it's an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card from the anime. Everyone remembers the day where this card came out. You could never summon it because Ultimate Dragon wasn't out yet for the TCG. It was great times. It was good times. But this card is a lot more easier to summon out now than it ever was. So, plus you got Magia, which actually in some scenarios, if the board and everything falls together, you can get both these guys on board, which is kind of dope. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump in and see what it looks like. Now, with Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, you only need to run 2. Honestly, 2 is enough because you have so many ways to search it out. Also, so you really don't even max out. Honestly, you could probably even cut it down to 1 if you want, but seeing this in your opening hand helps out because then you can save your searches for more important combo pieces, because this is kind of more of a gimmick than anything, but it's still classic, it's still iconic, and your opponent just freaks out when they see a Blue Eye Shining Dragon come down. So, and it technically is a negate, a targeting by, say, targeting negate for only itself, but you know, so we take it, we leave it. Next, of course, we have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. This build, we utilize 3 because we do run the trap card and we want to get the most out of the pops, but 3 insane. Plus, honestly, you can go into a bunch of the Blue Eyes Ultimate, say, variants with this deck pretty easily, so yeah. We also do have the one alternative. It is also treated as a Blue Eyes White Dragon by name in Graveyard, so having it in Grave is never a bad idea too. Plus, it's a free extender if it does open up, and you can search into it if you need be, so yeah. Also, we do run the one Jet, because Jet's just Jet. It's great in any Blue Eyes deck, honestly. We also do run the one Abyss, because Abyss is insane, being able to just a ritual, to fetch any ritual or polymerization, which obviously we're not running poly. It sucks it doesn't say fusion card, but whatever. But the most important thing is that you can just banish this card and give all your level 8 or higher dragon monsters 1,000 attack, which is insane because it just pushes for game. So honestly, this is crazy. Next, Chaos Max, 9 times out of 10. It's only in here for the ability to make Magia, so you'll never usually go into this unless it's there. We also do run the one Blackluster Soldier as well, just to be able to go into the fusion in case we do have the option to make max. We still have Blackluster Soldier we can just pitch often if we do open it. So this is kind of more of our pitching, our discard resources to help facilitate the Magia play. Next, standard Blue Eye stuff. We have, of course, 3 Sage standard stuff. Nothing too crazy with that. Sage is just mandatory 3 of the deck. We also do run the 3 Maiden. Maiden's cracked because being able to get True Light right from the deck is insane. Plus, being able to extend itself out is nuts. The addition, I didn't run Master, but Priestess. Priestess is God, and honestly, I'm gonna be testing this out in my actual just like competitive Blue Eyes build, because Priestess being able just to be the additional normal summon besides Maiden gets you free 2 searches of any Blue Eyes monsters, which is insane. Often your mausoleum, target. So that's insane. Like, this card, nuts. Then of course 3 Wishes. Nothing too crazy about that. Standard. 1 of the Roar, 1 of the Mausoleum, standard stuff. We did run 3 Ultimate Fusions because this is just Magia or bust. Honestly, we can go into Magia, we can easily go into Tyrant, we can easily go into a lot of the stuff like that. Mind you, this cannot fusion summon your Magia with the, say, 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, monsters. They can only do Ultimate, so it's not that bad because we have ways to get Ultimate in the graveyard often. The equip effect, so nothing too crazy there, but just keep that in mind, so be mindful of that. And we do run the 1 Chaos form, just in case we do have the option to, say, Ritual Summon in 2 Chaos Max, if need be. Also 1 True Light, and 1 Majesties. Honestly, card's insane. True Light's nuts, of course. Majesty's just insane on the opponent's turn just to get so many pops off, and just insane. Plus another way to just, say, Ritual Summon into a card if necessary, so. But yeah, that's it for, like, the Blue Eye stuff, honestly. It veers a lot more toward the fun, casual, local environment than anything, because our main goal is to summon Blue Eye Shining Dragon, because see, we're anime and we want to just replicate the good old what happened in the movie. But honestly, the Blue Eye stuff, and no matter what variant you build of it, it's gonna be nuts. So it's gonna be crazy. So But yeah, that's it for like the Blue Eye stuff. Now we're going to get into the card that kind of just gets Blue Eye Shining going. And that is, of course, this card's kind of cracked too. Fusion Armament. Sucks that we have no way to search it out, but we do run 3, so odds are we're most likely going to open it, hopefully. This being able to tune out a Blue Eyes Ultimate from the extra deck is insane, and then if we open Shiny, we just go right into Shining. It also helps with our Fusion of Magia too, because if we open Shiny, we can do this, tribute off the Blue Eyes Ultimate, that goes to grave, and that automatically fulfills a requirement for Magia right away, and all we gotta do is dump one of our Chaos Monsters, so... It kind of, that's those situations where you can get both on board. It's actually pretty consistent and pretty common, which is kind of nuts. Again, for more consistency stuff, we do run the 2 Melody. Being able to search any Blue Eyes is pretty nuts. Shining, albeit alternative, Blue Eyes itself, anything. Like, it's crazy. Then non-engine, we're gonna cruise through it because it's what you've seen all the last couple formats. Ash, Veiler, Nib, and Imperm. If you want to run Nib at 3, you can easily cut like one of the, say, Chaos form of the Blackluster Soldier. It's up to you, honestly. But honestly, at 2 Nib, I mean, this card is actually, let's say, it's probably one of the best hand traps this format because Nib is honestly cracked. It was really good in the last format, but this format in particular, I think it's really going to shine. So Nib might definitely become a 3 of. Extra deck 1 Seals. Never really go into it, like, I'm gonna be honest, because our combo really never needs it. This is pretty much in here in case we're like, oh shit, we have nothing else to do, make Seals. Do the Spirit. This guy is your main combo starter. It's insane. Like, Spirit is like insane. Like, of course we have the 1 Lightstorm Dragon popping back row for days is nice, so never bad. Also, let's say Black Wing. I say Black Rose Moonlight, insane being able to pop something to go into your Spirit Dragon into it. Speaking of going into Spirit Dragon, 1 Ultimate Spirit Dragon, card's nuts. And only 2 Spirit, we don't max it out on the 3 because we're not really Synchro focused heavy. This is kind of like our just extra engine that we can go in usually 1 Spirit in our combo and be able to go into Ultimate or Moonlight depending. But we never really need an option where we go into 3 consistently. Then Fusions, 1 Tyrant, because it's insane still, like, it's nuts. You can still do the whole Tyrant with Neo equip stuff if you want, so, yeah. And of course we have the Neo. Neo, you can fuse into it, but you never do, because it's mostly going to be used as equip if you want to go the Tyrant route, but that's just an optional stuff. We do run the 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate. I don't run 1 because there's things where this can, if you just burn through too many of your ultimates, you make either a Shine and play dead or you make your Magia play dead, so having 2 is just like your safety net. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Card's cracked. Being able to pop 3 and just go into town and just... This card is just nuts. Like, it rarely comes up, but it can come up, and it's insane. We also do run the Dragon Master Knight. This is our target. Let's see, one of our targets for our fusion deployment, and also in the niche scenarios that you want to be gimmicky and really go into the original Magia, you can go into Dragon Master Knight. Or if you really want to go cluster some lines, or if you go down to it, you can make Master Knight and also Magia in the same turn, so it all depends on your combo lines. And of course we have the 1 card itself, Magia. Well, I say Magia, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, this card is cracked. I'm so happy I pulled it. Like, I was about to drop 80 bucks on it to pick it up, but I pulled it out of a mini box, so can't complain there. Magia is kind of like the whole center of the deck. Say free Omni Negate for free negate for a monster spell and trap, so insane. And also being able to float back into an Ultimate or a Blackluster Soldier or some Chaos monsters, kind of nuts. So it's kind of dope that way. So yeah, that's it for the Blue Eyes Shining deck. Main focus is pretty much to get Shining out, but say very, very nice and coincidentally, you also can easily go into Magia at the same turn. So you just go hand in hand with each other during the combo. So yeah, but yeah, that's it for the deck profile. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe like always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.